Done. Right. Good morning, friends. This is SBI PO Prelims, test form number 774. Test form number 774. Right. So, question number 31 onwards. A jar contains a mixture of apple juice and vinegar in the ratio 3:2 respectively. Some quantity of mixture was taken out, some quantity is taken out. Enta cheppaledu. And 8 liters of vinegar is added to it. If the resultant quantity of vinegar in the mixture was 4 liters more than the initial quantity of vinegar. What was the quantity of mixture taken out from the jar? Okay. Mixture taken out from the jar annaru. Initial quantities are in the ratio 3:2. So total 5 parts are there. ఈ 5 parts లోంచి కొంత quantity తీసేస్తున్నాం. So whatever the quantity you are taking out, that also should be in the ratio 3:2. And the remaining quantity also must be in the ratio 3:2. So తీసేసిన quantity ఎంత అన్నారు? Answer must be 5 parts. 3:2 రేషియోలో ఉండాలి. 5 parts ఉన్నాం కాబట్టి 5 multiple అవ్వాలి. There are 2 multiples. One is first option and is fifth option. So either calculate చేద్దాం. Come on, we have two different things. One is apple and then vinegar. We have 3 parts here and then 2 parts here. Some quantity is taken out. I don't know. Let it be 3x taken out and 2x taken out. 3:2 లో ఉండాలి కాబట్టి ఈ రేషియోలో తీసుకున్నాం. And then 8 liters of vinegar is added. ఇక్కడే ఉంది లాజిక్. 8 liters of vinegar is added here and the resultant quantity is vinegar is 4 liters more than initial quantity of vinegar. So initial quantity of vinegar enta 2 parts. So it is 2 parts minus 2x plus 8 is equal to 2 parts plus 4. Actually ఇది చేయక్కర్లేదు, చేయకుండానే చెప్పొచ్చు. We'll do it first. Now 2 parts gets cancelled. From this 2x is equal to 4. Now quantity taken out from the vessel is 3x and then 2x, which is equal to 5x. That quantity is equal to 2 times 5, 2 times 10. Right? So now ఇక్కడికి వచ్చిన తర్వాత ఇది మొత్తం ఆపేయచ్చు మనం. We can eliminate this. ఎందుకంటే from the initial quantity of vinegar, I am talking about only vinegar. From the initial quantity of vinegar, some quantity is taken out. ఎంతో కొంత తీసేసాం. And then we are adding 8 liters. కొంత తీసేసి మళ్ళీ 8 liters యాడ్ చేసాం. యాడ్ చేసిన తర్వాత ఫైనల్గా మనకు వచ్చిన క్వాంటిటీ అనేది ఒరిజినల్ వెనిగర్ క్వాంటిటీ కంటే 4 liters ఎక్స్ట్రా. సో కొంత క్వాంటిటీ తీసేసి 8 liters యాడ్ చేసిన తర్వాత ఫైనల్గా 4 ఉంది అంటే తీసేసిన క్వాంటిటీ 4 liters. సో మనం తీసేసిన క్వాంటిటీ అనేది వెనిగర్లోది 2x అనుకున్నాం. When that is equal to 4 liters, total quantity taken out is equal to 5x. 2 times 5, 2 times 10 liters, direct answer. కొంత తీసేసి 8 rupees యాడ్ చేసాం అంటే మీ దగ్గర నుంచి నేను కొంత అమౌంట్ తీసుకున్నా, కొంత అమౌంట్ తీసేసుకొని తర్వాత మీకు 100 rupees మళ్ళీ నేనే ఇచ్చాను. ఇచ్చిన తర్వాత ఒరిజినల్గా మీ దగ్గర ఎంతైతే అమౌంట్ ఉన్నాయో దానికంటే 50 rupees ఎక్స్ట్రాగా ఉన్నాయి అని అన్నాం. అంటే నేను మీ దగ్గర నుంచి తీసుకున్న రూపీస్ ఎంత అవుతాయి? డిఫరెన్స్ బిట్వీన్ దీస్ 2 numbers, దట్స్ ఇట్. 100కి 50కి డిఫరెన్స్ ఏదైతే ఉందో ఆ ఫస్ట్ 50 నేను తీసుకున్నాను. 50 తీసుకొని 100 ఇస్తేనే మీకు ఫైనల్గా 50 ఎక్స్ట్రా వస్తాయి. ద సేమ్ కాన్సెప్ట్. కొంత తీసేసి 8 liters యాడ్ చేసాం, ఫైనల్గా 4 liters ఎక్స్ట్రా ఉంది. డిఫరెన్స్ ఎంత? 8కి 4కి 4. 2x is 4, 5x is 10. Direct answer. Next. A's age 12 years ago was equal to C's age 2 years ago. The respective ratio between the present age of B and C is 6:7. B is 16 years younger to A. What will be A's age 8 years hence? 8 years hence ante 8 years tarvata. Right. One is equation format. We are against of it. One is tabular form. Tabular form ku velakunda inkola akkada cheyochu. But let's see. Your question is about A's age after 8 years. Now A's age is compared with respect to C's age. Let's get C age. Present age of B and C is 6:7. So present age of C is equal to 7 parts. That is 7 multiple. A age is 12 years ago was equal to C's age 2 years ago. C's present age is this one. 2 years back, it will be -2. This is equal to A's age 12 years ago. A's age 12 years back. Now, to get present age of A, this -12 goes to the other side and becomes +12. So that will be 7 parts plus 10. But what is your final question? Question is to identify A's age after 8 years. After 8 years, in the sense, again we have to add +8. Now that will be 7 parts plus 18 we have. 18 can be written as 14 plus 4. ఇది 7 మల్టిపుల్, ఇది కూడా 7 మల్టిపుల్, ఎక్స్ట్రాగా 4 ఉంది. అంటే యువర్ ఆన్సర్ మస్ట్ బి 7 మల్టిపుల్ ప్లస్ 4 ఫార్మాట్. 7 మల్టిపుల్ ప్లస్ 4. 4 తీసేస్తే 48. 48 అనేది 7 మల్టిపుల్ కాదు. దిస్ ఇస్ నాట్ డైరెక్ట్ ఆన్సర్. సెకండ్ ఆప్షన్ ఇస్ డైరెక్ట్ 7 మల్టిపుల్. డైరెక్ట్ 7 మల్టిపుల్ ఆన్సర్ అవడానికి లేదు, ఎందుకంటే 7 పార్ట్స్ ప్లస్ 4 ఉండాలి. 4 సబ్ట్రాక్ట్ చేస్తే 56. 56 is 7 multiple, 7 8 times. So this can be your answer, hold it. Next, fourth option. 4 subtract చేసినట్లయితే 44. 44 is not 7 multiple. And then here 4 subtract చేస్తే 41. 41 is not right answer. So there is only 160, that is final answer. Now let's use equation format, tabular format here. We have 3 persons, ABC. Percentages of ABC are in the ratio 6:7, that is 6 parts and then 7 parts. And then B is 16 years younger to A. 16 years younger to A ante A ane athanu B kante 16 years pedda, kabatti we can write it as 6 parts plus 16. Now 2 years back, C age becomes 7 parts minus 2. That will be equal to A's age 12 years back. So A's age 12 years back becomes 7 parts minus 2. Percentage kavali anante దీనికి 12 years add cheyali. So when you add 12 years to this, then it becomes 7 parts plus 10. 7 parts plus 10. Now that is equal to percentage of A, which is 6 parts plus 16 here. So from this, 1 part is equal to 6 years. Percentage of A is equal to 6 into 6, 36. 36 plus 16, which is equal to 52. So percentage of A is equal to 52, but you are asked to calculate after 8 years. After 8 years ante 8 years add cheddam, then answer is 60 years. Third option answer, right? This is tabular form. Tom availed a discount of 20% on the market price while buying an article. So he got 20% discount, so he will pay only 80% of market price. He spent 60 rupees for its repair and then sold it for 648. Thereby he earned a profit of 8% on his cost price. What was original market price of the article? Okay, now by selling it for 648, he made 8% profit, meaning selling price is equal to 108% of his cost price, which is equal to 648. Cost price is equal to 100% of cost price. Okay, now 100 కంటే 110 తక్కువ ఉండాలి, 648 కంటే తక్కువ ఉండాలి. యూజువల్లీ కాస్ట్ ప్రైస్ ఈజ్ 100%, దట్ విల్ బి ఎ రౌండ్ ఫిగర్. 648 కంటే తక్కువ ఉండాలి, రౌండ్ ఫిగర్ ఉండాలి. సో లెట్ మీ అజ్యూమ్ ఇట్ యాజ్ 600. ఇఫ్ యూ హ్యావ్ ఎనీ డౌట్ యూ కెన్ క్యాలిక్యులేట్ ఇట్. 8% యాడ్ చేయాలి. 8% of this number is 48. When you add 48, you are getting 648. Right, done. We got cost price. But cost price అనేది ఎప్పుడు 20% డిస్కౌంట్ వచ్చిన తర్వాత స్పెండ్ 60 రూపీస్ ఫర్ రీపేర్. సో ఈ కాస్ట్ ప్రైస్ లో 60 రూపీస్ రీపేర్ ప్రైస్ కూడా ఉంది, కాబట్టి ఈ 60 రూపీస్ రీపేర్ ప్రైస్ తీసేసినట్లయితే we will get 540 rupees. This is the actual amount he paid to the seller. At what percentage discount he got the item? 20%. If he get 20% discount, he will pay only excuse me, 80% of market price. Your question is to identify original market price, that is equal to 100% of market price. How much is this? Now using 80, if you want to get 100, you need to add 20. How will you get 20? 1/4 of this number. So vertically we are adding 1/4. 1/4 of this number, half and half. Half of this number 270. Again half 135. When I add 135 to this number, it becomes 675. 675, third option answer. Next. The height of the triangle is equal to the perimeter of the square whose diagonal is 6√2. Perimeter of the square is equal to a root 2. If a root 2 is equal to 6√2, root 2 gets cancelled, a is equal to 6. Then height of the triangle is equal to perimeter of the square whose side is 6. Diagonal అనేది 6√2 అయితే side అనేది 6 అవుతుంది. So height is equal to 6 times, which is equal to 24. And then base of the same triangle is equal to the side of the square whose area is 676. 676 is area of the square. Which square is this? 26 square. Hence, side of the triangle must be equal to 26. If the side is 26, base is also equal to 26. Now, what is your question? What is the area of the triangle? You are asked to calculate triangle area. That is half BH. Base is 26 into height is equal to 24. Okay. 2 12 times. Let's go for last digit verification. 6 into 2 ends with 2. Answer should end with 2. How many options are there? There is only one. There is only one option. Right. Next. 35. Arya kept aside 25% of monthly salary in her bank account as savings. So saving 25%. She spends 40% of her remaining salary. When 25% is kept in bank account, remaining money with us is only 75%. Out of this, she is spending 40%. Let's calculate 40%. 10% double. 10% is 7.5 double. 15 double. 30. When 30 is over, remaining money with us is 45%. Now, of the remaining salary on various expenses and distributed the remaining is 45% to her mother and sister in the respective ratio 3:2. So this value 45% is distributed among 3:2 ratio. Her mother received 1800 more than sister. So 1800 is difference between amount received by mother and sister. So both together are getting 5 parts. 5 parts is equal to 45%. Then one part is equal to 9%. Difference is one part, which we got it as 9%. And that 9% difference is equal to 1800 rupees. Now, what is your question? Your question is not to calculate the monthly salary. It is different. How much did Arya keep aside for savings? Savings can teach 25%. So we were asked to calculate 25%. 9 200 times 25 200 times, that is 5,000. Done. 5,000 fourth option. Next. Statements Q1 and Q2s. Okay, come on. If the quantity of milk in the mixer is 10 liters, then quantity of water is. You already know that milk quantity is 10 liter and you're asked to calculate water quantity. Okay. If after selling it at cost price, milkman saves 25%. Okay, right. This is important point. Suppose మీ దగ్గర 1 లీటర్ మిల్క్ ఉంది. దాన్ని మీరు 100 రూపీస్ కొన్నారని అనుకుందాం. 100%కి కొన్నారు. దాన్ని మీరు కాస్ట్ ప్రైస్కే అమ్ముతున్నారు. అంటే మీరు అమ్మేటప్పుడు కూడా 100 రూపీస్కే అమ్ముతున్నారు. కానీ వెన్ యూ వాంట్ టు గెట్ 50% ప్రాఫిట్, అంటే మీరు అమ్మే 1 లీటర్ అనేది 100 రూపీసే. కొనేటప్పుడు 100 కొన్నారు, అమ్మేటప్పుడు కూడా 100కే అమ్ముతున్నారు. కొనేటప్పుడు 1 లీటర్ కొన్నారు, కానీ మీరు దాన్ని అమ్మినప్పుడు మీకు 50% ప్రాఫిట్ రావాలి అనడం. అంటే 150 రూపీస్ రావాలి అనడం. 150 రూపీస్ రావాలి పర్ లీటర్ 100 రూపీస్ చొప్పున అమ్మితే ఎంత క్వాంటిటీ అమ్మాలి? 1.5 లీటర్ అమ్మాలి. 1 లీటరే మీ దగ్గర మిల్క్ ఉంది, కానీ అమ్మేటప్పుడు 1.5 లీటర్ అమ్మాలి. అంటే ఎంత ఎక్స్ట్రా యాడ్ చేస్తున్నాం? 1/2 లీటర్. దట్ 1/2 లీటర్ షుడ్ బి వాటర్ ఓన్లీ, రైట్? సో ద పాయింట్ హియర్ is, if the selling price is equal to cost price, whatever profit you are getting here, the same percentage of water should be added. If you want to have 50% profit, you need to add 50% water. If you want to have 100% profit, you need to add 100% water. Right? Here, the milkman saves 25%. Savings ante profit ani. Profit is 25%. Hence, water also should be 25% of milk quantity. That is equal to 2.5 liters. So this value is equal to Q1. So in Q1 case, he is adding 2.5 liters of water. Then only he will get 25% profit. Next, Q2. The ratio of milk and water is 5:1. So milk is 5 parts, water is 1 part. You already know 5 parts is equal to milk, which is 10 liters. Then 1 part is equal to 2 liters. This is water component in Q2. Hence Q1 is more than Q2. Concluded, Q1 more than Q2. First option. Find the original consumption. Original consumption. Okay. If after increasing the price by 20%, the family now gets 5 kgs less on that price. So price 20% పెరిగిందంట. పెరిగితే quantity అనేది 5 kgs తక్కువ వచ్చింది. Right. So here if price is increasing, quantity decreases. If price decreases, quantity increases. మీ దగ్గర ఎక్స్పెండిచర్ అనేది సేమ్ ఉంది. ఎవ్రీ మంత్ మీరు 1000 రూపీసే ఖర్చు పెడుతున్నారు. మార్కెట్లో ప్రైస్ పెరిగింది, అప్పుడు మీకు క్వాంటిటీ తక్కువ వస్తుంది. మార్కెట్లో ప్రైస్ తగ్గింది, క్వాంటిటీ ఎక్కువ వస్తుంది. కాబట్టి బోత్ ఆర్ ఇన్వర్స్లీ ప్రపోర్షనల్. యూ కెన్ యూజ్ ఇన్వర్స్లీ ప్రపోర్షనల్ రూల్ హియర్. 20% increase. 20% in fractional form is 1/5. So for always increase of 1/5, there must be decrease of 1/6. So quantity decreases by 1/6, which is equal to 6 kgs. If 1/6 quantity is equal to 5 kgs, then total quantity was 6 into 5, 30 kgs. This is one way to calculate it. The other way is, now, right, price increased by 20%. Okay. Now if price increases by 20%, then expenditure becomes 120%. Right, it takes a lot of time. So let's don't go for it. So Q1 we already got it as 30 kgs. Keep it aside. Next Q2. Very well cheyochu gani, but that takes time. Now quantity 2. After increasing the price by 25%, a family increases its expenditure by 10% and gets 6 kgs less than the original consumption. Okay, now let's see here. After increasing the price by 25%, price 25% పెరిగింది అని అంటే ఎక్స్పెండిచర్ కూడా 25% పెరుగుతుంది. ఎక్స్పెండిచర్ కూడా 25% పెరుగుతుంది. రైట్. నౌ with new price, increased price, expenditure becomes 125%. And then the family increases its expenditure by 10%. Family 10% expenditure already పెంచారు, కానీ న్యూ ప్రైస్ వల్ల మనకు వచ్చేది 125% ఎక్స్పెండిచర్. ఐఎమ్ టాకింగ్ అబౌట్ ఓన్లీ ఎక్స్పెండిచర్ హియర్. ప్రైస్ పెరగటం వల్ల ఎక్స్పెండిచర్ కూడా 125% అవుతుంది. ఫ్యామిలీ ఆటోమేటిక్గా 10% ప్రైస్ పెంచేసుకున్నారు ఎక్స్పెండిచర్, అంటే 110కి రెడీ అయ్యారు. ఇప్పుడు ఒరిజినల్ క్వాంటిటీ రేషియో ఎంత అవుతుంది? నౌ ఎక్స్పెండిచర్స్ ఆర్ ఇన్ ద రేషియో, both are 5 multiples, 5 22 times, 5 25 times, 25 times. Now if expenditures are in the ratio 22 and then 25, difference is equal to 3 parts and the difference is given as 6 kgs. Difference is given as 6 kgs. Quantity difference. Your question is original consumption. Original consumption. With original consumption, it becomes 125%. Now that will be equal to 25 kgs. 25 parts is equal to how much? 3 2 times, 25 2 times. That is equal to 50 kgs. Now Q1 is definitely less than Q2. Q2 more than Q1. Third option answer. Next. The present age of A. 3 years before, the ratio of ages of A and B was 5:1. 3 years hence, this ratio will become 6:7. 3 years before and then after 3 years. Ratio, initially it was given as 5:6 and then 6:7. Now 5 parts, 6 parts, 6 parts, 7 parts. 3 years back to after 3 years. 3 years back నుంచి ప్రెసెంట్కి రావాలంటే 3 years, ప్రెసెంట్ నుంచి ఆఫ్టర్ 3 years వెళ్ళాలంటే ఇంకొక 3 years. సో టోటల్ డిఫరెన్స్ 6 years. So 6 years difference is here. For first person, number of parts increased by 1 part. Here also number of parts increased by 1 part. Hence you can conclude 1 part is equal to 6 years. Then 5 parts is equal to 6 into 5, 30. So A's age 3 years back it was 30. 3 years back 30. Present age కావాలంటే ఇంకొక 3 years యాడ్ చేయాలి. 30 plus 3, that becomes 33. So Q1 is equal to 33. Next Q2. 11 years before, their ages was 1:3 ratio. and then after 11 years, it becomes 1:2. It becomes 1:2. Now, for A, there is no difference in number of parts. For B, we have one part difference. 11 years back నుంచి after 11 years. 11 years back నుంచి after 11 years ante, there must be 22 years difference. But for number of parts, for first person and second person, difference in number of parts is not same. Hence, let's change 1:2 as 2:4. 2:4 అన్నా 1:2 అన్నా ఒకటే అవుతుంది. So now for first person, his age increased by one part, and for second person also age increased by one part. Difference is equal to 22. Difference is equal to one part. Hence you can conclude one part is equal to 22. So A's age was 22 11 years back. 11 years back 22 ante percentage ravali ani ante 11 add chestam. That will become 33, and both are equal. Both are equal. Right? Next. 39. Find the sum. Principal calculate cheyali. If the compound interest on 2002 compound interest for 2 years at 20% per annum, rate of interest is 1320. Compound interest is 1320 for 2 years at 20% per annum. Compound interest for 2 years at 20% per annum in terms of percentage should be 44%. Relative formula: x% plus x square by 100. 20 plus 20 square by 100, that is equal to 44. So 44% is interest in percentage, and in terms of rupees that is equal to 1320. Your question is to identify sum, that is principal, 100%. 44 3 times and then is 0. 100 3 times and then is 0. So that is 3000. Q1 is 3000. Next, if the amount on a sum for compound interest 2 years, in which the rate of interest for 3 years makes a sum of 125 to 216, is 2880. Now this 2880 is amount on a particular sum at the rate of compound interest for 2 years. Amount is 2880 for 2 years at compound interest only on a particular sum, and that's what we need to calculate. But the rate of interest is in which e case lo rate of interest for 3 years makes a sum of 125 rupees to 216. Rate of interest ఏమవుతుంది అని అంటే 125 రూపీస్ 3 years లో 216 రూపీస్ అయితే అక్కడ ఎంత పర్సంటేజ్ వచ్చిందో సేమ్ పర్సంటేజ్ లో 2 years కి అమౌంట్ అనేది 2880 అయింది. So first we need to calculate how much is rate of interest. Now to calculate that, you are given principal that is equal to 125 and the amount is equal to 216. But the time period is 3 years. ఇదే క్వశ్చన్ లో 2 years కి కనుక అయినట్లయితే 216 parts is equal to 2880. 125 parts is equal to how much అని క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేసిండేవాళ్ళు. కానీ మళ్ళీ అడిగిన క్వశ్చన్ 2 years కి, ఇక్కడ ఇచ్చిన రేట్ ఆఫ్ ఇంట్రెస్ట్ 125 to 216 అనేది 3 years కి. సో రేట్ ఆఫ్ ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఏముంది కానీ టైం పీరియడ్ డిఫరెంట్ గా ఉంది, కాబట్టి డెఫినెట్లీ వీ హ్యావ్ టు క్యాలిక్యులేట్ ఇట్. నౌ యాజ్ దిస్ ఈస్ గివెన్ ఫర్ 3 years, లెట్ మీ రైట్ దిస్ యాజ్ క్యూబ్ వాల్యూ. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ 5 cube and then this also written as cube value, that is 6 cube. సో 5 cube అనేది 6 cube అయితే 5 6 అయింది అంటే ఎంత ఇంక్రీజ్ అయింది? 1 with respect to 5 is equal to 20%. So rate of interest offered is 20%. Now our new amount is 2880. Here compound interest at the rate of 20% per annum for 2 years is 44%. Then amount becomes 144%, which is equal to 2880. Then principal is 100%, that is equal to how much? 144 double and then 0, 100 double and then 0. This is Q2. Whereas we got Q1 as 3000 and Q2 as 2000. Hence Q1 more than Q2. Q1 more than Q2, first option. Selling price, that's what we need to calculate. The cost price is 24,000 and profit is 20%. 20% 24,000 కి యాడ్ చేస్తే మనకు వచ్చేది సెల్లింగ్ ప్రైస్. జస్ట్ ఓన్లీ డోంట్ క్యాలిక్యులేట్ ఇట్. In Q2 also we have to calculate selling price only. If the cost price is 24,000, just observe one thing. First case and second case, cost prices are same. 24,000. In both cases, we need to calculate selling price. So selling price calculate cheyali. And the shopkeeper gained 16.2/3 percentage after a discount of 25%. 25% discount ichin tarvata, he made a profit of 16.2/3%. Forget about discount. Whether he got discount or not doesn't matter for us. Enduku, your question is about selling price. Selling price kavali manaki. సెల్లింగ్ ప్రైస్ కావాలి అన్నప్పుడు డిస్కౌంట్ ఇచ్చిందా డిస్కౌంట్ లేదా అనేది మనకు సంబంధం లేదు. డిస్కౌంట్ కాన్సెప్ట్ comes to picture if you are asked to calculate market price. If you want to have selling price, more selling price, where cost prices are same. Cost price is same undi. When you want to get more selling price, your profit should be more. ప్రాఫిట్ ఎక్కువ ఉంది అంటే సెల్లింగ్ ప్రైస్ ఆటోమేటిక్గా ఎక్కువ ఉంటుంది. ప్రాఫిట్ తక్కువ ఉంది అంటే సెల్లింగ్ ప్రైస్ తక్కువ ఉంటుంది. సో ఇన్ ఫస్ట్ కేస్ ఈజ్ మేకింగ్ 20% ప్రాఫిట్ అండ్ ఇన్ సెకండ్ కేస్ ఈజ్ మేకింగ్ 16.2/3% ప్రాఫిట్. ఇన్ బోత్ కేసెస్ ఈజ్ మేకింగ్ మోర్ ప్రాఫిట్ ఇన్ ఫస్ట్ కేస్. హెన్స్ ఫస్ట్ కేస్ సెల్లింగ్ ప్రైస్ ఈజ్ డెఫినెట్లీ మోర్ దెన్ selling price in second case. So doesn't matter whether he is getting discount or not, doesn't matter at all. Okay, now Q1 is more than Q2, first option answer. I hope you got the point. Now this is data related to votings in 5 villages in 2013. Number of registered voters in villages A, B, C, D, E, percentage of registered voters who cast their vote, and number of invalid votes. Yeah, voting system. So ఇక్కడ యాక్చువల్గా ఇంకొకటి కూడా ఇవ్వలేదు మీకు. టోటల్ పాపులేషన్ ఉంటుంది, జనాభా లెక్క, దానిలో నుంచి రిజిస్టర్డ్ ఓటర్స్ ఉంటారు. రిజిస్టర్డ్ ఓటర్స్ అందరూ వెళ్ళి ఓటు వేయరు. సో వాళ్ళల్లో కొంత పర్సంటేజ్ మాత్రమే ఓటు వేస్తారు. వాళ్ళు టోటల్ పాపులేషన్లో ఉన్నారు. టోటల్ పాపులేషన్ డేటా మీకు ఇవ్వలేదు, దానిలో రిజిస్టర్డ్ ఓటర్స్ మాత్రమే మీకు ఇచ్చారు. సో మీ ఊర్లో ఎంతమంది ఓటర్ ఐడికి రిజిస్టర్ చేసుకుని ఉన్నారు, వాళ్ళల్లో ఎంత పర్సంటేజ్ ఓటు వేశారు, వాళ్ళు వేసిన ఓట్లో ఎన్ని వ్యాలిడ్ ఓట్స్ ఉన్నాయి, ఎన్ని ఇన్వాలిడ్ ఓట్స్ ఉన్నాయి. దట్స్ వాట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ గివెన్ ఇన్ ద క్వశ్చన్. సో డేటా ఈస్ వెరీ క్లియర్. నెక్స్ట్ లెట్స్ సీ క్వశ్చన్. వాట్ ఈస్ ద డిఫరెన్స్ బిట్వీన్ టోటల్ నంబర్ ఆఫ్ వ్యాలిడ్ వర్డ్స్ cast in villages B and D together and number of valid words cast in village A. సో ఇప్పుడు మనం 3 villages కి వ్యాలిడ్ వర్డ్స్ క్యాస్ట్ చేయాలి. క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేసిన తర్వాత ఏకి బీడీకి డిఫరెన్స్ ఎంతో క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేయాలి. ఓకే, నౌ లెట్స్ సీ. ఇన్ విలేజ్ ఏ 3,600 voters are there, out of which only 85% have casted their vote. So 85% calculate cheyali. Getting 85% is equal to subtracting 15%. 10% is 360. 5% is half of that, that is 180. 360, 180, 540. So from 3,600, if you subtract 540, you will get total votes polled, that is equal to 3060. 3060. ఇవి టోటల్ ఓట్స్ పోల్ అయినాయి. కానీ మిమ్మల్ని అడిగింది వ్యాలిడ్ వర్డ్స్ కావాలి. వ్యాలిడ్ వర్డ్స్ కావాలి అని అంటే దీనిలో నుంచి ఇన్వాలిడ్ కూడా సబ్ట్రాక్ట్ చేయాలి. సో ఇఫ్ యూ క్యాన్ సబ్ట్రాక్ట్ అగైన్ 315, 60 minus 15, 45, 30 minus 3, that is 27. So this is for A. Like this, we also need to calculate it for B and then D also. Let's calculate that. Now 1% is equal to 30. But we need 72%. 72% కావాలి అని అంటే 72 30 times 72%. These are votes casted, but we need valid votes only. Valid votes రావాలంటే invalid subtract చేయాలి, that is minus 220. Now let's see, this is for B. 73s, as you have 0, you'll have 0, no problem. 73s, 210, 2 3s 6, 210 plus 6, 216 minus 220. This is equal to 60 minus 20, 40, 21 minus 2, 19. Like this, we also need to calculate it for D. D lo votes casted are 70%. Let's do something else here. You can do multiple ways. Like previous calculate చేసినట్లు 1% into 70 చేయొచ్చు, లేదా 10% into 7 చేయొచ్చు, లేదా 50% plus 20% చేయొచ్చు. That is more easy. 50% in the sense 2,200, 10% in the sense 480, 20% in the sense 880. 2,200 plus 880, that is equal to 3,080. ఇవి votes casted. Invalid votes any 185. Instead of subtracting 185, we can subtract 200 and then add 15 later. If you subtract 200, that is equal to 2880 plus 15, that is 2895. Now your question is sum of these two numbers and then minus this number. Difference, adi mimmalni adigina question. Now we'll verify only last two digits here. 95 plus 40, that is equal to 135. 135 minus 45, that is equal to 90. Answer should end with 90. How many options are there? Two options are there. 2090 and then 1990. So as there are two options, let's calculate it again. So last two digits very clear. 28 30 58, oh sorry, 19 plus 28. 19 plus 28, sum of these two numbers minus 27. So ఇది sum చేయను నేను. ఈ 27 ని 28 లోని సబ్ట్రాక్ట్ చేద్దాం. 1 ఉంటుంది. 1 plus 19 20. So answer 2090, second option. I hope you got it. Next, for reference purpose, try to remember these numbers. Exam లో చేసినట్లయితే గనక sometimes we may reuse the data. Reuse చేయొచ్చు, so keep it aside. What is the average number of votes casted in ACE? Votes casted అని అన్నారు. ఏలో votes casted ఎన్నో మనకు ఆల్రెడీ తెలుసు, 3060. So that's what the point I am telling you. Reuse, that is very important. C and E also. C, 80% of this number. 80% ante subtracting 20%. 10% is 270. 20% is double, 540. If you subtract 540 from this number, that is equal to 2160. And then for E, it is 60%. 60% ante 50% plus 10% చేయొచ్చు, లేదా 10% into 6 చేయొచ్చు. Anything is fine. 10% is 410 into 6. 0 ఉంది కాబట్టి you'll get 0. 41 6 times. 46 times 240. 1 into 6 6. That is 2460. Now your question is to identify average. Average అడిగారు. 3000, 2000, 2000, 7000, 500. So far, for 7500, average for three numbers in the sense 2500, 60, 60, 60, average is 60. 2560. First option answer. దీనిలో కూడా మొత్తం యాడ్ చేసి divided by 3 చేయకుండా cut and then add. That is simple way. Next. Three candidates M and O were contesting in the election in village C. If the respective ratio of number of valid votes received by M and O was 476, how many valid votes did M receive? M కి ఎన్ని వచ్చినాయి అని అడుగుతున్నాం. Okay, M got 4 parts. Answer should be 4 multiple. 4 multiple verification ante most of the options will become 4 multiple. So let's calculate it. So contestants will share only valid votes only. Again, I am trying to reuse the data. This is for village C. Asli village C lo poll aina votes 2160. Out of this 2160, invalid votes are 69. So if you subtract 69 votes here, that will be 2091. So these are valid votes. These are divided among 3 members in the ratio 4:7:6. Total number of parts 17 parts. So 17 parts is equal to 2091. Your question is to identify votes received by M. M got 4 parts. 4 parts is equal to how much? Here I would like to go for last digit verification. 7 into which number ends with 1? 7 3 times only. 4 into 3 ends with 2. Answer should end with 2. How many options are there? 512 and then 492. 2 options are there. Now. Okay. Still you can do it. You can eliminate. Now it is elimination. Answer should end with 2. That's very clear now. 17 parts. This is not 3 multiple. But 2091. This is 3 multiple. So in multiplication process we have 3 multiple. When you calculate 4 parts, as you have 3 multiple in multiplication process, your answer also should be 3 multiple. So out of 512, this is not 3 multiple, but last option 492, that is 3 multiple. Final answer 492. Otherwise you have to calculate it. So that's waste of our time. Next, reusing the data is key point here. 70% of registered voters in village E are male. If 50% of male registered voters could cast their vote, what percentage of registered female voters could cast their vote? Okay, now ikkada registered voters unnaru and then those who casted their vote. Vote వేసిన వాళ్ళు ఎంతమంది? Everywhere we will have both male and then female. Total out of 4,100 people, 70% are male, they are saying. 70%. Right. ఇక్కడ ఆల్రెడీ ఈలో 60% ఎంతో మనం క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేసాం. ఓటు వేసిన వాళ్ళు 60%. సో 60% value we already calculate 2,460. 2,460. But now registered male people are 70%. అంటే 60%కి ఇంకొక 10% యాడ్ చేయటం అనే కదా. 10% అంటే 410. దీనికి 410 యాడ్ చేస్తే దే బికమ్ 2,870. దెన్ రిమైనింగ్ పీపుల్ ఆర్ ఫీమేల్. రిమైనింగ్ అంటే 30% అవుతుంది. 410 3 times కావాలి. 41 3 times 123 and then 0. 123 and then 0. Okay. These are total registered people out of which male and then female combination. Now, vote వేసిన వాళ్ళు 2,460. ఇంకా ఇక్కడ ఏం చెప్పారు? If 50% of male registered voters could cast their vote. Okay. Now, 50% of voters అని అంటున్నాం. 50% of voter అంటే 1, 4, 3, 5. Then remaining are female only. Remaining in the sense difference between these two numbers, that is equal to 1,025. 1,025. Now your question is, what percentage of registered female voters could cast their vote? Okay, now 1,025 is what percentage of 1230% into 100? Let me first calculate 80% of denominator direct, because options are very close to 80%. Let me directly get 80%. 80% denominator lo kavalante subtracting 20%. 10% is 123, 20% is 246. If you subtract 246, that will be equal to 984. 984. To get numerator 1,025, still we need to add 41 here. We need to add 41. 1% is 12.3. 4% will be 48 point something. 3% will be 36 point something. ఇది 36 కంటే ఎక్కువ, 48 కంటే తక్కువ. కాబట్టి this value will be in between 3% and 4%. Approximately I am taking it as 83%. Answer should be 83 something. That is second option. Right? This is simplification. Actually గా ఇది మొత్తం కూడా చేయాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. I'll tell you one more thing. Come on, let's see that. Now, out of registered people, male people are 70%, then female people are 30%. Now, those who casted vote, we know that 60%. That is already given in question, 60%. Only percentage లోనే మాట్లాడుతున్నా. మేల్ లో 50% ఆల్రెడీ ఓట్ వేశారు అంటే దిస్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు 35. Half of this number, 50%. Male voters who casted their vote, female voters who casted their vote, total it should be equal to 60. 60 రావాలి అని అంటే here we have to add 25. Now your question is, what percentage of female voters casted their vote? So 25 out of 30% into 100. 5 times, 5 6 times. 5 by 6 in the sense 83 1/3%. 83 1/3%. Direct. Instead of going for conversion, directly you can answer it. Next. In village D, number of registered voters decreased by 25% from 2013 to 2014. Registered voters. Initially we have 4,400. Now 25% in the sense 1/4. 1/4 is 1100. 1100 decrease. So that become 3,300. Now there are 3,300 registered voters. If the percentage of registered voters who cast their vote and the number of invalid votes were equal in 2013 and then 2014. Percentage of registered voters. What is this? If the percentage of registered voters who cast their votes and number of invalid votes were equal in 2013 and then 14, what was the number of valid votes casted in D in 2014? Okay. If the percentage of registered voters. Yes. Registered voters who casted their vote. This is important. Percentage of people who casted their vote out of registered people. In D, it is 70%. Now, 70% we have to calculate. 10% is 330, 70% in the sense into 7. 307 times 2100, 37 times 210, 2100 plus 210, that is equal to 2310. These many number of people casted their vote. That is 2110. But your question is valid votes. So valid votes ravalante invalid subtract cheyali. Now your question also says invalid votes are also equal. In D, we have 185 invalid votes. Now let me subtract 185. How to subtract 185? Subtract 200, then add 15. 200 subtract jeste 2110, and then we have to add again 15. That is equal to 2125. 2125, third option. Next, approximations here. Come on, let's see. 164 divided by 6 into 9, approximate 6 and then 9. 3, 2 times 3, 3 times 2, 82 times 82, 3 times, that is equal to 246. Approximate answer 243. Fifth option. Next, 1250 divided by 5, which is equal to 250 times plus 1200 divided by 3, that is equal to 400. 250, 400, 650. Second option. Next, 150 divided by 3, that is equal to 50 plus 41, that is total 191, is what percentage of 950? Out of 950, 10% is 95, 20% in the sense 95 2 times, that is equal to 190. Approximate we have, so answer 20%. Fifth option. Next, 525 minus 165. 525 minus 165. 5 minus 5, 0. 52 minus 16, that is equal to 36. By x square is equal to 40. Then x square value is equal to 360 divided by 40. This is equal to 9. 9 is which number square? 3 square. That is first option. X square is 9. X is equal to 3. 125 plus 265. 100 plus 200, 300. 25, 65, 90 minus 75% of 240. Let's take it as 240. 75% in the sense half plus half of the number. Half is 120. Again half is 60. 120, 60, 180. If you subtract 180 from this number, answer is 210. First option. Next, these are number series. Right. Q1, Q2s. Quadratic equation. Y square is equal to 256. Then y is equal to plus r minus 16. Root x is equal to 4 under root 2 whole square. Minus 2 whole square. Root x is equal to minus 2 whole square, which is equal to 4. If root x is equal to 4, x is equal to positive number 16. Positive number. Root value can never be negative. So x is greater than or equal to y. Greater than or equal. Greater than or equal. Second option answer. So remaining 4 questions are quadratic. I hope you can do it. There is no free question. Standard process only. Now let's see. The data is regarding number of rings sold by various stores in November 2014, November 2015. Okay, stores A to E we have 5 stores, number of rings sold. Okay. Next, number of rings sold by store E in November 2015 is what percentage more than those sold by the same store in November 2014? 2014, November, diamond. So E diamond value, this is the one that is equal to 120 and here it is 280. This is 280 and this is equal to 120. What percentage more? That's what your question. So 280 is 60 more with respect to 120 percentage into 100. 44 times, 43 times. 4 by 3 in the sense 1 by 3. 1 in the sense 100 percentage. 1 by 3 in the sense 33 1 by 3. So that is the 133 1 by 3 percentage. 4 by 3 can be written as 1 by 3. 1 is 100%, 1 by 3 is 33 1 by 3. Total 133 1 by 3 percentage. Next. '62. All the stores sell two types of rings, gold and platinum. Respective ratio between gold rings sold by stores C and D in November 2015 is 3:2. Okay. In November 2015, number of gold rings sold by store C is 10 more than that sold by store D. What is the total number of gold rings sold by both the stores together in the month of in November 2015? C and D 2015. 2015 circle. C value in circle is 300 and D value is 250. 300 rings in store C, 250 rings in store D. C and then D. Everywhere we will have gold and then platinum. Now your information says total C we have 200 and D we have 250 rings. Now information says platinum rings sold in the month in store C and D are in the ratio 3:2. Platinum, here it is 3 parts and here it is 2 parts. Then gold rings in store C becomes total rings minus platinum. In D, store D, total rings minus platinum. And your condition says gold rings sold by store C is 10 more than that of D. Gold rings sold by store C is 300 minus 3 parts, which is 10 more than gold rings sold by store D, that is 250 minus 2 parts. Minus 3 parts goes to the other side. 3 parts minus 2 parts, that is 1 part. 250 plus 10, 260. 260 will go to left hand side. 300 minus 260, that is equal to 40. Now what is your question? Gold rings sold by both stores. Gold rings enta kavali. Okay. Now gold rings are 550 minus 5 parts. 550 minus 5 parts. You know 1 part is equal to 40. Then total gold rings are 550 minus 5 parts. 5 parts is equal to 200. Then answer 350. 350 350, that is fifth option. Next. Number of rings sold by store B in November 2014 are what percentage of those sold by store D in 2015? B in 2014. 2014 diamond B value in diamond B value, that is 160, and then 2015 store D that is equal to 250. What percentage? 160 is what percentage of 250? Percentage into 100. 50 2 times 50, 5 times 5, 32 times 32 into 2, that is 64 percentage. 64 percentage, second option. Next, what is the average number of rings sold by store C, D, E in November 2014? 2014 diamond C, D, E, diamond value 240, 300, 120. One value 240, the other value is 300, and the last number is 120. And now you're asked to calculate average. Total it is 660. Average, that is equal to divided by 3. So answer 220. 220, first option. Next, the last question for today's class. What is the respective ratio between total number of rings sold by AB together in November 2014 and those sold by the same stores in November 2015? AB together in November 2014. A value, diamond, 280 and then 160. 280 and then 160. This is in 2014. 2015, 350 and then 200. That is equal to 550. 280, 160 in the sense 440 divided by 550. 110 4 times here, 110 5 times here. So that is equal to ratio 4:5. 4:5, third option answer. Right? So we are done with today's class. We will meet in next class, that is tomorrow. Right? Thank you.